What is up, everybody? I am back. Um, this is on my Kal IRL channel, but I'm back across all channels. I'm glad to be back. I took a break that was completely unintentional and took way longer than I thought. I had gotten kind of caught up in just the routine of making videos, and I realized I wasn't really enjoying anything I was doing. And it's kind of hard to make good content when you're not enjoying it. And if you've noticed on my Calcula channel, I've already started uploading there again. I'm going to start uploading in Cal Reacts and all the other channels, but I am going to progress into it a little slower than I was initially planning. So I spent a lot of the time earlier in the year kind of getting myself into a better space exercise-wise. Hard to see, but I got aligners for my teeth. I'm getting my teeth fixed, and I've been working a lot more than I was before, so I feel a little better financially, which is awesome because that means I can focus on other things and not be like, ooh, bills, because adult things. But yeah, I did a whole bunch over the summer. I went to a whole bunch of different kind of like antique sales and stuff. Towards the end of last year, I was really developing a comic collection, and it just kept going. Like, I got these at an antique roadshow. It's like, I'm slowly collecting as many things that I can find Moon Knight in, because for some reason, I have a freaking Moon Knight addiction. So, I'm probably sitting at like 500 Moon Knight comics, and at least, I'd say 10 of them are 9.8 graded comics. This is still probably my favorite, the negative space variant. It's pretty cool. So I'm gonna put that over there. So yeah, I started collecting comics. I continued collecting comics, and then from there I've also been studying a lot, which is hard to see. Maybe I can adjust the camera. One sec. Okay, that's a little better of a perspective. I've been studying. Basically, I was like, I don't really want to go to school for something, but I like learning things. So I was going to yard sales every weekend and basically like, if I see a textbook of something that I would be interested in learning about, I'll buy it, because that's the cheapest place to get textbooks, is yard sales or auctions. Now they're out of date, but who cares? You're still learning. The majority of stuff is still relevant. Physics really hasn't, like, there's been some changes, but basic physics hasn't changed. I know it's a whole bunch of boring stuff. I got like anatomy. I got like this thing. I have a whole bunch of different like history books. I got this book, which is like a Biblica, which is basically all the locations talked about in the Bible on like real maps. Ancient Greece, Egyptian mythology. I actually have a couple others over with my study materials for Japanese history and such. But yeah, I started collecting a whole bunch of that. I have some more merch because, like I said, I was feeling like I could spend a little more money comfortably, so I have some cool merch. I have a nice little Spider-Man poster right here. It's nothing special, but I got one. You can kind of see my comic collection at the bottom has slowly started developing, but I digress. So along with coming back and doing new videos, I really have been trying to put the focus into consistently making my content better, consistently putting only the content that I want to be out there, like the good stuff that I'm proud of. I want that out there, and it seems to be being responded to well. I was not getting the views I was before. I came back, I started making TFT videos because I really like playing TFT, but I always thought like, oh, they're boring videos, nobody's gonna watch them. But then my perspective changed and I started making those videos, and they've become my most viewed videos. So hey, awesome, I'm loving it. On top of all that, I've been doing a whole bunch of music. I have a music library of songs that I've composed and have set. I don't have the software to record everything yet, but I have everything written out. So as soon as I have like the software to record it, or I get access to a studio, there's a couple I'm looking into. I will start recording music. I have a whole bunch lined up, so hopefully within the next 6 months, I start releasing music, which was originally the whole point of me making YouTube channels, is like, I wanted to make music. That was my first YouTube channel, and film and music. So I feel like I'm getting towards that. It won't be, videos right now won't be super consistent. I'm going to be uploading every week. How many times a week? I'm not entirely sure. But I think as time goes on, I will start to I'll get an editor for the Kalirl Gaming, because those kind of videos, they can take a lot of time to edit. And for me, editing the same game over and over can get a little draining. I like editing the videos. It's really enjoyable for me, but if I keep editing the same games over and over, I get really exhausted. It's fun going into like a new game. It's like, okay, how do I want to edit this Warframe video, or how do I want to edit this R6 video? But when I'm doing the same games all the time and I'm kind of keeping a consistent upload with those games, I really need somebody else to take that so I don't drain myself of energy. I'm still doing other games. It's just for TFT and Legends of Runeterra, I'm going to get an editor for that. I already have somebody that's basically said they'll do it. It's just once I get going with more videos, I'll be asking them to kind of take over. So you might see a difference in quality, because they're probably going to be a little better at it, but we'll see. And finally, before I go, I want to thank you guys for whoever came back, because I know there were several people that messaged me on Discord and were like, glad to see you back making content. Thank you to all of you that said that and contacted me. And yeah, I'm just happy to be back. So I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed. And as always, take it easy.